What's up, people? What's up? Welcome back to Butterfly and Baloney, episode 3. I'm your host, the Butterfly Assassin, aka Nats, and this is my wonderful co-host, Tony Baloney. What up, people?
What's going on, everybody? Hey.
Man, listen. We here. We made it.
Barely.
Barely.
Burly.
But we made it here for y'all today, baby. Listen. I am super stoked, super stoked about this episode. Our first, of course, segment is we got a name now, y'all. We lit the loading screen, our gaming segment of the podcast, and we're going to be doing I want to say one of, but 3 of my favorite games, which is all from the same franchise, which is Assassin's Creed. Hence the girl's name. Okay. It's definitely part of how I got my name. We're going to get into it. But we would be doing Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations.
I'm excited because I don't know nothing about these games, girl. You go ahead and tell me something.
Yeah, these is definitely Assassin's Creed period is definitely my favorite game. I love the franchise. But what made me love the franchise is this trilogy right here. In the franchise, and also, of course, we have to pay respects to the recently departed creator of Dragon Ball Z. I butcher names. Tony, please say this man's name.
Mr. Akira Toriyama. My bad.
I am so bad with names. So we definitely going to be doing Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z on people. So I'm excited about this episode today. So let's get into it. Of course, the first segment.
Start it.
I absolutely got to start with the banger with the loading screen. So
I got a little too excited before. My bad.
It was awesome. So I just a side note real quick. I do the artwork and videography. A lot of the stuff you'll see that we post, our logos and things, was self-created by us. So it's pretty dope when we get to use our stuff. So, but getting into it, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations all follow one character. It is actually the only Assassin's Creed games that do follow one character. Every other Assassin's Creed, the main character in that game selection at that time, that game installment follows a different character in a different time period.
I thought they were all the same.
They are not. None of them are the same except these 3. They all follow the one character named, I'm bad, y'all. Ezio Auditore di Frenzy.
We old. Okay.
Girl.
Y'all gonna have to bear with us. We gonna fuck up a name or two, okay? We old together.
So, we first get introduced to my man's Ezio in 2009 with the second installment of the Assassin's Creed, which is of course Assassin's Creed 2. We get dropped into Assassin's Creed. If those of you who don't know, Assassin's Creed main storyline is basically this ancient war between the assassins who fight to preserve peace and free will, and the Templars who desire peace, but they want it through control. So the assassins, of course, are fighting the Templars and people that are in this group of people.
Sounds real familiar.
Don't it? I was about to say it. I wasn't going to say it yet, but fighting this group of people to try to maintain peace and free will throughout their time. Ezio's time period drops us in the 21st century. First, when we get introduced to Desmond Miles, and Desmond gets dropped into what Assassin's Creed calls a simulator, where he gets to relive genetic memories of his ancestors, one of which being Ezio. And to go through the simulators and to play as Ezio, we tried to uncover these mysteries that were left behind by an ancient race that we know as the first civilization. Excuse me. And the hopes of them is to get these artifacts and these mysteries to defeat the Templars at some point in time throughout history, basically. So the history itself between the Assassins and the Templars is fictional, although it may not seem like it. But
So basically, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll wait. I'll reserve my
no,
question.
go ahead.
I was about to ask, so like they're called assassins because they go back and assassinate the Templars,
They do.
and it doesn't matter how old the Templar is back during their day.
Well, we start the game as Desmond, but when we're playing as Ezio, we're not like changing time. We're just reliving the events that
Okay.
he went through.
Okay. I'm just asking because I'm like, y'all going back in time to assassinate people. Are y'all going when they babies?
No, yeah, no. we not, we are just we're living through his memories.
Okay.
Like, okay, so like perfect example for a lot of us, which I feel is like the
You're living
best.
through his memories.
Right. So like in Harry Potter when they put the memory into the little bowl thing,
Oh, okay.
and we get to see like everything that's going on in that time frame through that memory. They can't change what happened, but they can see everything that happened.
Okay. 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 All right.
Right. So with the simulator, that's basically our little Harry Potter bowl. We get to see what happened, but we can only see memories from his ancestors, from his bloodline. It infuses with his DNA, and we get to see the memories of his
Okay.
ancestors.
I get it. So they're not technically really going back in time.
No, it's just
They're looking back in time. I'm
Yep.
following. I'm with
So Ezio, man, Ezio is pretty dope. So when we first start playing as Ezio, he's sort of like a young man slash teenager type situation. And he joins the assassins to get revenge on the people who killed his dad and his brothers. We don't know before he joined the assassins who the Templars actually are. They just are these people, that he sees first that his father got mixed up with, and they killed, his family, and he wants revenge on them. We later find out that this was the Templars, and his dad actually was a part of the Assassin Creed. And he follows in his father's footsteps, and becomes a banging ass assassin. Like a banging ass assassin. It takes place in the height of the Renaissance in Italy from 1476 to 1499. And we go through Ezio's life and his learning his combat skills, his stealth modes, and of course my favorite part of the game is the parkour abilities when he gets to climb buildings, jump off of shit, killing niggas with his assassin wrist blades, jumping off buildings and throwing niggas is crazy. But it's a lot of fun. It's dope because they take history and make it fun. Like we do learn a lot about the Renaissance during that time, and
Oh,
a
so
lot.
what's actual history up in
It
there?
is. It's actual history in there. We meet a lot
That's
of.
cool.
Yeah, during the Renaissance, it was a lot. It was during the time where art in Italy like really took like a
Took
big
off and
big
everything.
right. And we get
Michelangelo
to
and
meet
all them niggas.
Michelangelo. He
You get to meet
becomes
it.
yeah, he becomes a
Don't tell me
character.
too much because I got PS in and I might just try and play it. I
Yeah,
never
it's
played
pretty.
it before.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I love Assassin's Creed. I do. It's my favorite. But I definitely love the fact that we get to watch Ezio grow up, because a lot of the characters we meet at a crazy terminal part in their life, and then we follow them through this, like from point A to point B, getting through this time frame, and then that's it. Like we actually get to follow Ezio through every trial and tribulation of his life, from the Assassin's Creed and revenging his family, to Brotherhood, where he becomes um he's like a dope ass assassin, and he gets to you get to see him dive more into to the Brotherhood itself and the members of the Creed, and um discovering more. Like he starts to challenge the assassins in Brotherhood and the things that they stand for versus the Templars, because they start to do things that are a bit more Templarish type shit. So he'd be like, all right, look, wait, y'all cross some lines. I don't think that
It's
I'm
getting
ready to
corrupt
cross.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
And it's pretty crazy. It is. Hands down though, definitely, 10 out of 10 for me.
It sound fun as shit. Did you ever? Didn't they come out with a live action movie?
First, they were supposed to.
I was about to say, was it bad? That
But you know how I feel
you
about
was
live
like,
actions.
you was like,
Yeah, you know how I feel about live action anything. Oh
oh
my
my
god, I'm just
god.
not.
I don't know if they ever gonna get these live actions together. I'm trying to tell you. Everything ain't gotta be live action. Everything ain't gotta be
I,
live action. Sometimes you
it
should
really
leave
don't.
shit the way it is, and that's fine. But you know what? It's like everybody needs it. Everybody needs to see it. They need to see what actor is gonna play this, or who's gonna do that, or how they're gonna write it. You know what I'm saying?
So they did do it.
They did do a live action, right?
They did. I have no intention on watching this for real.
We gonna watch it and we gonna talk about it.
We gotta
we
watch it, I
we gonna watch
guess.
it. We gonna talk about it.
We gotta watch it. But I don't want to say hate, but I am really not big on live action anything.
Girl, like me either. Me either. I swear to God, it's like I don't know what it is.
The only reason that I watched the One Piece live action was because I haven't fully watched One Piece the anime yet. So I'm like, all right, I can do this. I'll
As
go back though, but
as somebody who is a big One Piece fan, like I fucking love that shit. Like I'm watching it for the third time over. Like this is a long ass anime, and to
yeah,
sit
you
there
determined.
and decide to watch that shit over again, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
I think they did the live action well. I really did. I feel like for a live action to be really good, I feel like y'all have that they have to go uh, lead away from the main storyline. I'm not the
Mhm.
main storyline, but the story of the show to an extent, not fully, but to an
Right.
extent. You're gonna have to make up your own storyline so that way people who haven't watched it, who don't know about it,
Hmm.
can easily get entertained, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it'd be nice if you made it for the true fans, but if that's the case, then you'll only have them watching it. It's a lot that goes into it. CGI, y'all gotta stop that shit. It's offensive. It should be illegal. All right, you gotta fucking relax with it. Y'all do it too much. Relax with the CGI. We can see it. It's fucking ugly. Nobody fucking likes it.
I can't.
That ruins a live action.
My
Oh,
bad, y'all. My bad.
that ruins a good live action. They really do. And another thing that ruins live actions is fucking wigs. The wigs, like seriously, the fucking
The
wigs.
worst thing ever.
Ain't nothing
Oh
more
my god.
sickening than watching a live action
With
and
them
you just
fucked up ass
and a
wigs.
fucked up ass wig. You know what I'm saying? Like come on now. We are in the year of the lace front. Glue
Yeah, we
that
came
shit
too
down.
far. We came too far.
We have come too far, okay? We have come too far.
I
Use the
can't.
lace front. Shake that shit out, all right? Glue it down. It's just so many things that can I'm not gonna say easily ruin a live action. It's just I don't know, like just sometimes just don't do it. It's okay.
Right.
Just
Yeah, I'm
everything
not.
don't need to be a live action. Do like
That's a fact.
commerce. Yeah. You know,
But we'll watch it, I guess.
I can see if they messed up on Assassin's Creed, I feel like they just shitty as directing and producing because I don't feel like I like from what I've seen and it wasn't a lot. I don't think Assassin's Creed requires a whole lot of complications and when making it.
Not at all. like I said, a lot of it is history based, so they don't
Yeah.
put like crazy ass creatures, or
Hmm.
it's not
Exactly.
fantasy written, you know. And parkour, you could definitely get hella stunt doubles to do that shit. Like, stop playing with us. And
Exactly.
it leaves so much room. Excuse me. It leaves so much room for tons of super epic ass fight scenes,
Hmm. And
which
that's
I
it.
feel. Oh my god.
And that's why I'm like, if their live action is bad, like who made it? Because like I could see y'all doing so much with Assassin's Creed, for real, for real. Assassin,
Absolutely.
I feel like Assassin's Creed should probably be as big as Resident Evil to an
As
extent.
far as, oh my god, yes. What would hurt me is if they don't um create the costumes as
Mhm.
good as the markups in the game. Like, look at these things. First off,
Mhm.
and these are fully, because you go through the game and you have to collect, of course, different pieces of gear to make it like elite. So of course these are the final armor after he acquires all of them at the end of each game, starting with 2 Brotherhood and
The final
Revelations.
upgrades and stuff.
Right. So if they can't get this, I'm gonna be so pissed, because
And
the
that's
Assassin's Creed armor is dope as shit.
and that's another thing that they do fail on when it comes to cosplay. Not, I mean, not cosplay, but
Um,
live actions, is that they fall short when it comes to the costumes and shit.
yeah. Oh my
Like
god.
you don't have to get the nail on a whole lot of things, but
But
when it comes to the
goddamn clothes.
and it shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. If you're having difficulty getting that costume together, go to your nearest anime con and get the best dressed cosplayer, and they will help you out. They will show you how to properly make an anime costume. Okay, I never
Hello.
understood that. Like,
Absolutely. Go to where the experts are and get them. Like,
and get
stop.
them. Like for example, Teen Titans, the live action Teen Titans. A lot of people didn't like that, and a lot of people think that it was because, well, it was partially because Starfire was black, but for me, it was the costumes. The costumes looked terrible. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And they made Cyborg look extra robotic and fake at the same time. I'm not understanding.
You can go to an anime convention and find better costumes than that, and they didn't threw together with some fucking hot glue, a couple
Some
things
duct
of
tape.
fabric, okay, some shit that they done found in the damn thrift store, okay, and they fashioned together some real miracle like shit. It don't make no sense that people who are getting paid thousands of dollars to help produce production, get
And
this,
that should look trash.
and that shit look trash down to the fucking wig. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying?
They get on Tyler Perry a lot for that shit.
He has no business, Tyler. You work around black women. I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh my
They know
god.
how to lay a lace front. Tyler, it don't make no sense.
Man, they be going at
I
him
would
about them wigs.
I would never star in a Tyler Perry movie because he set you up for failure, and he playing in your fucking face, and he playing in your fucking hair too. You know better, bitch.
That's a fact.
You know better. Tyler, you put on wigs your goddamn self. You can't find
Right,
no,
that same damn one
you know what I'm saying? I
with the
bet you find,
microphone at the tip of that bitch right here.
you
Like, you
know,
can't see that
we
shit.
see that shit, Tyler. I bet you get Medea lace front, wouldn't you now?
I
it,
can't.
it'd be a mess. Like, come on, like y'all can get it together. Like that Full Metal Alchemist live action, I was not watching it.
Girl, won't even
I
listen,
saw
bro.
I saw the trailer for it. I saw Ed's wig. I said, this is a disappointment. I'm not watching this shit. You ain't even brushed that wig out. It had knots all in the top.
Like, they just took it out the bag, shook that shit, and
You
put
know
it
what
on
I'm saying? Act like y'all want us to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Like act like y'all want us to like this shit. Y'all don't.
That's crazy.
You
But
know.
um, going back to Assassin's Creed, the funniest thing, like, because there is not an Assassin's Creed game that I have not played, and that says a lot because there are a lot of them.
How many do you know?
Off the top of my head, and I should be ashamed. No. I do not.
Don't be ashamed, girl. We old. It's okay.
That's a fact because I feel like I've known before.
But that's why I say it definitely should
um,
be on the level of Resident Evil. Has been out for an extremely long time.
yeah, so it's the first Assassin's Creed dropped in 2007. It's 13 main games
Okay.
in the franchise. So they do have um mobile versions of the game, different shit like that. But the main course line games, there are 13 of them.
Okay.
But I've definitely played them all, and I love the Assassin's Creed. Some people's favorite is Valhalla, of course, for the storyline of following the gods and the Greek gods and everything like that. But my favorite will always be this trilogy. I love Ezio, and I love the growth that we have behind following him. I also love the fact that because after this trilogy, they kind of like ventured away from the stealth version of the game, and him being able to like hide in plain sight from his enemies and everything like that, and killing people from on some sneak shit. But it's part of my favorite thing. Like, I don't get me wrong. Now, when it comes to shoot 'em up, shooter games, I definitely go in guns blazing. Everybody that played, Fortnite with me definitely knows I go in guns blazing. But it's something about, and I feel like it's the cutscenes that
Mhm.
they have when you sneak up behind them or somebody and you catch that nigga off guard with them dope ass wrist blades. I feel like this shit is just crazy dope.
Shooters have their place. They have their time. They're good for
Right.
like a continuing type of game, but it's something about playing a game and watching a character development, you know what I'm saying, that really gets you
Absolutely.
into it, especially if
Absolutely.
it's a good storyline.
Yeah, and we don't get to watch any other, like I said, we don't get to watch any other character grow as much as we get to watch Desmond, Miles, and Ezio. Desmond, we don't get to grow, we don't get to watch him grow as old age. I don't, he does go, for whatever reason, I don't want to say it. Because, like you said, you haven't played yet. It's crazy. But
It's
Ezio, we get
okay. You can say it. I'm high. I forget stuff. I'm going to forget it.
so we discover these different like temples from the ancient ones that left behind these secrets, and this lady ends up Ezio meets her and at some point, and she's talking to him, and he has no idea what the hell she's talking about. But when Desmond finds this same exact temple and that memory plays over, he realizes that she's not talking to Ezio. She's sending a message to him in the future. And we're like, whoa, that is fucking crazy. But she ends up, as he goes into this temple, he ends up getting controlled by this ancient one who we come to find later on the line was actually the Greek gods, um, that were, that roamed the earth in Assassin's Creed, that roamed the earth beforehand. He gets controlled by this lady to kill the people that helped him get to this point of their discovery, and then basically becomes like a big ass star and like blows up type shit. But my man's Croak, we don't get to, he doesn't. That's how they end the trilogy with him. We don't. He does. Desmond doesn't
Like
carry over
like a star.
like how they do them cut scenes where it gets super 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 light, and then
Oh,
everybody that's
okay.
in that light dies, like that shit. So
I'm like he turned like to a supernova type of shit.
like, but Ezio, we get to see him grow and die of well, not die but grow of old age. He actually attempts to settle down in life, and he meets this girl, and how they ended his story was the DNA memory. He goes into the act with the girl that he was seeing, and his DNA memory transfers during the act into like this fetus that would be like his child, and that's how they end his storyline. Like we don't get to see Ezio anymore. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
Do you get to play the kid?
No, you don't.
So it ends at that right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all of Ezio. We don't get to, we go into a whole nother different time period.
That sounds pretty cool. I gotta try it. Is
Yeah,
the
it's both.
first one's SEO, or it starts at the second one?
The first one is who we call Al Tier. I can never say this man's name right ever. Al Tier. But he was like one of the first Assassin's Creed members. The first one we get to watch basically the Assassin's Creed form, the Brotherhood form as a whole, and they all cut off a finger on their hand, their ring finger, because the blade that they equip to their wrist comes up to where that finger is. So it's like to symbolize their commitment to the Brotherhood. That's their initiation.
Can we just have drinks after work? Like like that. What happened to, like, blood brothers, like maybe cut by, like, do like that. That's how you get AIDS. But like, no, like, I just feel like there needs to be some type of like different initiation. I need that finger.
Nope, they cut off their finger. Because like I said, that blade it goes into that place of where that
This a
finger
game.
is.
This a
It's definitely
game.
a gang. You in this bitch for life. Ain't no.
You getting initiated in this shit, getting jumped in.
You join the brotherhood, you die the brotherhood. You hear me? It ain't no going back. But
Mm-mm.
we get to learn in part one. We get to learn why they did that, and the overall initiation and forming of the creed. And the Templars weren't Templars yet; they were called something completely different. Now, I would say, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people who hasn't played from like the beginning of Assassin's Creed, they do not play one, and it's only because you can't fast travel in the first one.
Okay, you just gotta run it out.
You run in or you buy horse everywhere you go, and these are not small maps. So the first one, like wherever you go, you have to trot that shit out. So you try it along. So a lot of people who hasn't like played it then when it dropped, they don't play
I like to waste my time. I don't know. I just like to see like what's happening. Even if the shit is boring, even if it's boring, I'm still gonna play it and be like, this shit
No,
is
yeah.
so fucking boring, and still be playing it just to see what's going on. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
one has a good storyline, and
Okay.
Altair is pretty cool. And we also like our main gear, like our final gear that we get with Ezio is actually is actually Altair's gear, and it's super dope. But Altair basically killed himself. Like he locked himself in like this vault, this ancient temple vault. And we find it and discover it at some point. We find him in there, and
Oh,
we
that's
get the
cool. And one of the continuing games.
yeah, with Ezio, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Mhm. So some characters are still like mentioned as the time frame goes on because of course they're the superstars of the assassins
Hmm.
type shit. But we don't get to like see them often. Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Assassin's Creed Mirage did a slight continuation of a character. More so Mirage um kind of extended a character's like storyline. So in Valhalla, we play at well you don't know, but
I
we
do
play
know.
at someone who they call the Wolf Kiss, and you get to choose whether or not you can play this character as a male or female. And we follow the Vikings on their journey to come into New England and try to like start over their life and pillage through to building their own like town in this new place, this new land. And we end up meeting the main character from Mirage as an assassin, like as an established assassin. But we don't really get to know too much about him. We just know that he is the ancestor of one of the gods that Wolf-Kissed and her brother are actually ancestors of, like I said, the Greek gods. And we get to see his storyline more in Mirage and follow him. Now, I'm not gonna get too much into it because Mirage, I played it, I beat it, I wasn't too excited about it. I did like the
That's the
fact
last one, right?
it's the last one. Yeah, I did like the fact that we got to go through his life. I just felt like the game was super short.
Mm.
It was super short. I beat it in like a week, and I mean like a week in me going to work and dealing with the kids and doing homework and then finding time to play my game. I beat it in like a week. So I was like, this was super. It was nostalgic, but it's not. It could have been so much better.
How old was you?
When I played Mirage.
Yeah. Oh well,
This was
that just came out.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say this was very recent.
Oh yeah,
When
no mind.
I played Assassin's Creed 2 for the first time, um, it dropped in '09, but I didn't play it until I want to say 2011. And Assassin's Creed 2 was my first game. I didn't play 1. I went straight into 2. Because my brother Taz, who you all will meet in the next episode, he
Hmm.
put me on to Assassin's Creed, and 2 was where I started. And then after I beat the trilogy with Ezio, I actually went back to play Altair so I can continue the whole thing. And I've been like in love with Assassin's Creed ever since.
All right, that's lit. I might have to try it out. Cause they got they got a couple on the PSN, so I'm like, let me stop buying so many games because we already talked about wasting money on these games.
That part we definitely did.
and
Um,
and start playing the shit that's already available to me.
Right. So I play all of mine. I have a Ubisoft Plus subscription,
Okay,
and Assassin's Creed is developed by Ubisoft, so I get them for free through my subscription.
that's lit. How much is your
And
subscription?
it is $15 a month.
That's it.
That's it. That's all.
That's not bad.
And I get every not Assassin's Creed every Ubisoft game for free,
Hmm.
like everything that they developed. I get
Didn't they make Dark Souls and stuff like that? Didn't they
that.
make that?
They did Splinter Cell. They did. Oh my god, it's so many different stuff because I'm
Didn't you
looking
say
at
you
it
was
in my head.
gonna? Didn't you say you was gonna play Dark Souls?
Did I?
I think you said that.
I don't know. I said I'm gonna play a lot of stuff. Are we supposed to be? are we supposed to be playing like Helldivers this weekend?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna buy it Thursday. No, we were
I'm gonna
supposed
get
to.
it
We were supposed to play Enshrouded this weekend on
this
Thursday.
on Thursday. On Thursday, yeah. So
Remember,
next
I
week,
I cannot play
yeah,
Helldivers on the
doing a week,
weekend with
yeah.
y'all.
Mm-mm.
I got worky work.
But next week during the week we could play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That shit look fun. I be looking at videos. I'm like, I'm finna buy this. Shit look like Starship
Everyone
Troopers.
says that. I'm super excited though. I am. I'm excited to play
Hmm. We all excited. We gonna get it. It's gonna be corny as fuck.
it.
That's a
Well, and on that note, stay tuned for the next episode of Butterfly and Balloon when we rate Helldivers. Now that's going to be like 5 to 6 episodes from now, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, because we already got a couple lined up.
Yeah,
You
we
know what
got
I'm
definitely
saying?
got a few lined up.
I gotta play some Bioshock, get some good clips.
I got to get that this weekend too.
That's
I
my
told you on
game.
Steam. On
That,
Steam, they got the collection. I could get all of them and a few DLCs for like $12.
I got that. Listen, let me say something. I got that game on Steam. I got that game on Xbox. I got that game on PlayStation. I got that game on Switch. I love that game.
I can't. See, that's
That's
how I feel about Assassin's Creed. I
I
have
was
an
about to
Assassin's Creed
say.
Switch game too. I have one for my Switch.
I was about to say that's my Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to tell you.
I do. I definitely have one on my Switch. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Only
I
one I
like
haven't played is the mobile one. The
the mobile
mobile
one.
Creed. No, I haven't played that.
You get desperate when it's your favorite game. Knowing damn well that shit don't look good on them small ass screen.
That's itty bitty ass screen. I swear I feel like that 'cause with the damn Switch. But
Be
like you said, when you get
concentrating.
desperate, you play that shit.
Be concentrating on that small ass screen. Be having a headache and
Man, be
shit.
here with it like.
Ah.
I can't. But I definitely will always, always, always recommend any Assassin's Creed game at all because it is definitely my favorite. Look forward to episodes when we do move up the Assassin's Creed trilogy. Not trilogy, franchise. I will do them very, very gapped in between because I don't want to take over Tony's life with my favorite game. But we will do later episodes of them. I know you Assassin's Creed fans out there like myself would love for me to do Valhalla. I will do it at some point. I just did not want it to be the first one I did. I had to start with my favorite in the franchise. I had to do my favorite trilogy, and the reason why I even got my name, which is the Butterfly Assassin, because I chose um, my favorite bug and my favorite game franchise, and I got to the Butterfly Assassin. I am obsessed with both butterflies. As you can see on my lovely wall here, my entire room is covered in them, as well as Assassin's Creed, and it gave birth to the Butterfly Assassin, and here I am with you guys today. So look out for more episodes on us. Look out for more episodes from B&B on Assassin's Creed, and of course a bunch of definitely pretty dope. Even if we don't like the game though, because we've been doing a lot of games that we like, so if we might come across something we might not like too much, but we'll let y'all know for real. All reviews is always completely honest, but from a very biased standpoint, Assassin's Creed will always get Assassin's Creed will always get a 10 out of 10 from your girl here, always.
I don't blame you because I'm biased against BioShock. I don't give a
That
fuck.
was such a lie, though. Just now, I said it after I realized it. Like after, because of Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'll give him an 8 for real. I give him an 8.
That's still high.
It's still high. It's still up
That's
there.
still high. It's high.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it one day.
I don't like every BioShock either, girl. But I love the franchise. It's cool.
Love the franchise. Love the Creed
but
franchise.
I don't like every fucking game.
Nah, but I would definitely play everyone regardless of.
Like I said, I'm gonna play it regardless whether I like it or not. I'm be like, this shit sucks. So
I have to say that I played it, even if I don't like it. I have to say that I did experience it.
I feel like it's a waste of money.
But let's move on to Tony Baloney's favorite part of the show, of course, which she would definitely be carrying this next segment. But let's move on to our people in Dragon Ball Z in the Anime Analyst.
All right, so I like that. It's the opening right there.
Little
just a little bit. So today, we usually sit here, we usually talk about animes, and we usually, the whole reason why we call it Anime Analyst, because we like to dissect animes and shit, like we like to talk about it. But today, I'm assuming everybody knows by now, we're not going to talk about, I don't want to talk about anime. What I want to talk about is Mr. Akira Toriyama, the death and his work. That's what I really want to focus on today, because this event was so I'm ghetto, baby. Y'all gotta bear with me. Monumental. Y'all just gonna have to correct me. Listen, I'm ghetto. I got a heavy Philadelphia accent. I can't help it, okay? But it was so big to this community. It was so, it's a tragedy in a sense.
Absolutely.
To everybody. If you don't know who Mr. Akira Toriyama is, he is the creator of the iconic anime Dragon Ball Z. And why I say that we're going to talk about his work and his death, because even though this show is iconic, I got a lot of bullshit to say about this shit. That don't mean it's the best fucking show. But we're not talking about that, okay? I'm gonna keep my haterade comments to myself.
For a little while, just for a little bit.
All that hating made my throat parched a little bit.
Now listen, I would never front to say like I'm the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan. I honestly, and don't stop watching us for this. I did not watch a full episode of any of them until last week. When Tony said we should do this episode, which I completely agree for the respect of the creator of the show, but I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I'm
gonna be honest with you. I feel like Dragon Ball Z is just, I don't think everybody should watch it. I mean, I'm lying. I think everybody should watch it, but I don't think it's like um a rush to watch it, and I don't think it's a rush to enjoy it. I only feel like it's a everybody should watch it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're just getting into anime, just to see where like
A lot of
a lot of references, a lot of things come from. You know what I'm saying? This man was so important to the whole world, whether you watched the show or whether you didn't. Like the world found out that he died March 8th. That's when everybody found out. But
mm-hmm,
for real, his death occurred March the 1st. And
mm,
his family wanted to keep it private, and that's completely
absolutely.
understandable. Yeah, it's completely understandable. You know, I can see how he was special to him. You know what I'm saying? He was very special to everybody, to his
Mm-hmm,
fans, and he had a lot of fans, very important fans. Him himself, not just the characters Goku. Like we'll talk about Goku when we analyze the show,
anyway.
when we get to the anime. Him himself inspired so many people, so many basic fans, so many people that you know. Creators of Naruto, the creator of One Piece, the creator of Bleach. You know what I'm saying? I'm naming
Even
these
JK,
JK, a girl,
Jesus, JK.
Kaisen, whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
So many, like so many of them came forth and made statements about his death because it was really hard. You know what I'm saying? He like if you watch their shows, if you watch like the art that they put out, you would see his influence in it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like in One Piece, you know, it was so many cutscenes
Oh,
redoing
that's
this.
dope.
Yeah. So many animes had let me find the you know, wanted to like, you know, just pay homage to him,
Mm-hmm.
and just wanted to mention that, oh yeah, we watch Dragon Ball Z, we watch that shit, is cool, you know what I'm saying, just to be a part of a fucking conversation, you know what I'm saying. And he still inspires people. You know how many people overseas, like these are American cartoons, these aren't even animes right here, and
Mm-hmm.
they sit there and they reference Dragon Ball Z. You have to have a big following, you know what I'm saying, to have that type of influence, you know. And those three big animes that I mentioned have like a,
Absolutely.
a huge fan base, you know, so fucking annoying. They
Yeah.
have some annoying ass motherfucking fan bases, and it all goes back to square one, and that is Akira Toriyama and what he created. You know, it's not just about Goku. It's not just about Vegeta. It's about the universe that he created. You know, the excitement that he, you know, was able to give everybody. Is his death was really, I want to say, I don't know, like heavy
Yeah, it
on.
was devastating for a lot
Yes,
of people. His legacy, the legacy he left behind, it definitely holds a lot of weight. It does.
holds an extreme lot of weight. Um, what he created, period, you know, was fucking amazing in itself.
Yeah.
Like as as a writer, he really set the bar for shonen like anime type of style. He really set it up there. Even though a lot of anime, in my opinion, has surpassed Dragon Ball Z on so many level, you know, they would not be in the place that they are now
If it
if
didn't
it wasn't
exist.
like, look at this. Like I
Hmm.
remember this episode. I remember rushing home from school knowing that Goku was going to turn Super Saiyan in this fucking episode. You know what I'm saying? And, and me and my cousins are all in the living room and everything, and we're cheering, we're happy. We don't. This is a fucking piece of paper we're cheering for right now. And
Listen, my one of my bosses, he's in his 50s, and like faithfully, when he walks away from his computer, do you know what is playing on that damn YouTube tab? Is always some type of scene, cut scene, or combination of Dragon Ball Z clips or fight scenes, and a lot of what I've seen this dude, I'm like, damn, wait, they getting busy over there. What's going
No, like they really be throwing fucking hands in Dragon Ball Z. Really. Like we watch Goku, you know, that's another reason why like so many people love this anime, because even though there's a lot of anime out there that's extremely long, like One Piece is a very long anime. You know,
Absolutely.
Naruto is a very long anime. Bleach is a very long.
It's all right.
Naruto got a lot of fucking episodes.
Not as many as One Piece.
No, I don't think anybody got as many as One Piece at this point. At this point, One Piece is shutting shit down. Nobody has as many as One Piece.
Mm-mm.
But you know, like we didn't just start at like Dragon Ball Z. We started at Dragon Ball. We watched Goku
With
as
the
a
tail, with his cute little tail.
you know, as a baby. We watched Goku meet his friends. We watched Goku grow, you know, get his equipment, the Nimbus, you know, we watched him learn the Kamehameha wave, you know, look at his little badass breaking his fucking car. We watched him grow. We watched him meet Chi-Chi. We watched him marry Chi-Chi. We watched, you know, him have a kid, you know, his son grow, his son have it. That's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Mr. Akira Toriyama and everything
Sensei.
he did. Yeah, Sensei.
Absolutely.
What a tomato mountain. The nigga ain't taught me shit. But I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, because God knows DBZ fan base is like the
What? They gonna
beehive.
kill us.
They
They
like
gonna kill us. Don't do
niggas
that.
like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am. But that's how important this nigga was. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? He had hitters out there and he didn't even know these motherfuckers.
What? Me, Taz, and Kiefer was sitting in the video chat in the Discord chat one day, and your brother popped into that chat the next day after we found out, so devastated, and all I wanted to do was give him a damn hug. I was like, "Oh, Tito, poor baby, I'm so sorry."
Wow. You like he did, like his death really affected a lot of grown ass men. A lot of niggas cried.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. If you a grown man and you cried over his death, that's cool. I'm not, it might be funny the way I'm saying it, but it really not that funny, boo.
We understand. We
We
understand.
understand. You can go ahead and cry. It's okay, boopy.
Let it out. Fuck. Let it out.
Let it out, boopy. Niggas got feelings too. We know, we understand the effect that he had, you know, what he inspired, what he did for the industry, the anime industry, because let's be clear, I don't care how much shit I got to say about that show.
Right.
It is iconic. Goku is an iconic character, right along with Sailor Moon.
Yes, baby. All
Right
the
along
way.
with Usagi, but we're not here to talk about Usagi right now, okay?
Not yet.
There you go, whatever the hell her
Not
name is
yet.
still not yet. But, but you know, it was just so much, and I get it. Like I really do. I really do. That don't mean go ahead and make another live action Dragon Ball Z.
Please don't.
Slow the
Please
fuck,
don't.
slow the fuck
Stop.
down.
Just don't even slow down. Just stop. Let it go.
You know,
Don't
just
do it.
think about it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like, do not.
But it just goes to show, like, so if you're out there and maybe you're second guessing yourself, maybe you got something that you really feel like you want to put out there, you don't know, you might just be the next Akira Toriyama.
That's a fact.
You don't know.
You never know who you can affect in this world. Because I'm pretty sure he did not think
You
that
know
when
what I'm
he
saying?
dropped it, that he would affect the world
You
as
know what
big
I'm
as he
saying?
did. I doubt it.
I don't think he could have possibly imagined
The
the effect that, you know, this show has had on the
effect.
world. Okay,
The world. And I mean,
Mexicans
and generations
and
of.
generations, Mexicans are devastated. They love
Absolutely.
Goku.
Absolutely. It's insane. It's insane. And then to bring together, you know, nothing has ever been able to bring together so many different cultures and ethnicities as this damn show did. And it's crazy.
As this damn man,
Yeah,
okay?
it's insane.
And just because he's gone doesn't mean Dragon Ball has stopped. There are still writers continuing, and there is another
A
I want to
new
say a new one, a OTA. I think it's called Daima, Dima or something like. Don't have me lying, child. But it's
fact check, just in case.
but it begins with a D. And you can only hope that whoever is in charge of writing, I'm pretty sure I could just easily look up the name. But like I told y'all before, I don't look up shit. But whoever is in charge of writing, just I pray that they do them justice. Knock on wood. This man worked really hard, to get this universe where it's at, and it is a very vast universe for real, for real. To be honest with you, Dragon Ball is the first universe, the first anime where I seen like a lot of diversity in there. You know what I'm saying? And like not just like different races of people, like they had fucking animals and shit as
Right.
people driving cars and shit. The what is it, the little house of Richard Terry or something like that, the little town of Richard, the worm shit,
I'm not. I
it's a
can't.
bunch of animals up in there.
Right. So, because I am the fact checker of the
You looked it
duo
up.
of us, I did look it up. So, the 2024, the fall 2024 drop will be Dragon Ball Diama. That's what it's
Diama.
called.
Diama. But
Okay.
yes, like it's just a lot. And I pray for his family. I pray that their healing, is easy on them. I pray for their privacy, so
Absolutely.
that way they may heal, you know,
And grieve.
and
Hmm.
grieve the proper way. Um, I hope anybody who's affected by this man in his life, I really hope that you heal too. I'm not I'm not the type of person that ever sit there and be like, you don't know them. Da, da, da. You never know what a person far away will have on your life. You never know.
Hmm.
And I'm not too big to say that, you know.
Right.
So don't
Absolutely.
so if you're hurting behind this death, if this has affected you in a lot of ways, it's okay. It's okay. That's normal. You know, from what I know, he was a good guy. You never know what comes out in the future.
No, I've heard even behind, even outside of his creativity, he did impact many lives in a lot
Well,
of
I
different charitable ways. I did hear.
I knocked on some wood just in case. Yeah.
No, he did. That definitely did hear. He did make some definite influential impacts outside of anime as well. I mean, he just seemed like that kind of man who did want to do
He
good in the world
was.
overall.
He was, and it definitely showed through the show. Like it really did. Um,
Absolutely.
I was in the past. I was a big Dragon Ball Z fan. It was very exciting. Like I said, rush at home to watch Goku transform. That was important. That was important to me at that time. Saying that you got to be talented to like put that type of like emotion into your writing and into your art and everything to get that type of reaction out of people. You have
Right.
to be a talented person to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That shit's just not easy to come by. So R.I.P. to that nigga.
Absolutely. R.I.P. No. And for all of you that are grieving this devastating loss, in not only the anime world but in the world as a whole, we are here for you. We
Hmm.
we wish you the best in your time of grieving, however that may look for you.
That don't mean hit us up. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Like, let me tell you something. I'll tell everybody, come talk to me when you're grieving because they might just.
That's not what we mean. We mean,
Not just.
in spirits. In
We
spirits, we
we
are
say
there.
we understand from afar. Motherfucker, I don't tell nobody at no funerals you could talk to me anytime because you can't.
Mm-mm.
You
My
can't.
my office hours are from 9 to 5, baby. 9 to 5.
Listen, past this funeral, you got to the wake to talk to me. We get to the wake, you could talk to me at the wake, you spread, and that's it, that's
Oh
all.
my god, I can't.
When I finish this sweet potato, I'm getting in the car and I'm going home.
Not the sweet potato.
I'm done with this situation.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
She
I feel
said
you.
when she done with her pie, she got to go.
You got to go. Listen, you got to the end of the pie.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't even eat that. So imagine you might have less time with me, baby.
Yeah.
I do not eat that stuff.
You got to be
Oh,
specific,
oh, that's
because you tell a
hilarious.
motherfucker you can talk to me anytime. They will call you anytime.
I can't. That's funny. That
And
is
I
so
don't
funny.
answer my phone anytime.
Oh, Jesus. I cannot. Listen. That's funny as hell.
Rest in
But
peace, though.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace to him.
we, that's hilarious. I can't. I'm trying to catch myself, baby. Woo! It took me out.
You gotta be specific, girl, child. You'll never know. We get an email be like, I miss it, Mr. Akira, Sensei Akira, too. It's like, all right, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh God. But we do appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And as always, make sure you tune in for not only our next episode, but previous episodes. We have done our last episode was Fortnite and Free Run
Free run.
Beyond Journey's End. And the first very episode we did was with Power World and Solo Leveling. We will be doing a backtrack with Solo Leveling. Not gonna lie to you, I need to catch up on some episodes, so we'll probably backtrack
Girl,
on the next episode.
free run getting good too.
Yeah, no, I gotta catch up with her too. When they go sub, I gotta slow down for a little second.
Mhm. If you have any animes or any games that you want to ask us or talk about, let us know in the comments, or let us give us a hint. We love playing new games and watching new shit. So
Absolutely. Definitely was about to be my next point. Anything.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And
Took the
I'm
words right out your mouth.
all the way welcome. Great minds think alike, always. But definitely, any recommendations, whether it be a game or anime, definitely let us know in the comments. Make sure if you are on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, baby. Like it, comment. We here for it. we comment back. We respond to our people. Like, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. All under, not Twitch. Jesus. What's the name? TikTok, the other T.
It's about to get banned, child. I don't know how much longer.
For now, you can find
But
us on
now.
all three under the same handle, Butterfly and Baloney, as well as follow us separately on Twitch for Tony Baloney and myself, the Butterfly Assassin.
The microphone's in the way.
Love it. I love it. I'm gonna give you one. Put it right here.
That's gonna be cute.
Right?
Put some butterflies around it.
Because I got like 50,000 more left. I just didn't want to kill my room with them, but we definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, and we will always love to hear from you guys. And of course, stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, we'll catch you guys next time.